In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, they hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Blue Dan. He's crashing. He's checking. Kill. Check three. Don't go. He's moving. He's moving. Ready.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Down. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get the 6? You think you gonna get this? Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
On third down, Brown. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Baby. Yeah!
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
58, the mic.
13, 13.
You got 5. 58, 58, it's Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
I got you.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Here we go,
nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Orbit. 58, the mic. Watch the run.
I got you.
58, boy, 58.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Bound to lose one.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. A gain there of 21 yards. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Wait. Block. 21. Hey, Charlie.
From the 38, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Back him up.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I'm going to hit you.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Yeah. You don't want none.
From the 24, Brissett steps away, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey. 4 down. Check 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Mike 40, check, he's coming. Watch the pass. He's coming. Double up. Yo, he's coming, double up. Check 24. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Brissett. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. Yes. Ringo. Bus. Ringo. Let it go.
Running right, here's Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's pick it up. Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Now Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
SOS. Hey, Echo. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, gun. Babies cry all the way back home, yo. Babies cry all the way back
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Finding Green complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Let's go.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check 50. Watch safety creep. Hey, alert. Alert. Kill. You go tight. You got tight right there.
Toss play, Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a... Hey, seam 6. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Given 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Hey, Foxtrot. I got you. 58, boys. 58's Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let's get this. Let's get this. Check back 21. Hey, pick your game up. Check 37. Check.
Now a give, right side.
Brown. Go, run.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Marr on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Steelers 21. Bengals nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. J.J. Nelson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Keeps the score Steelers 21. Bengals 6.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Brissett now. Going deep downfield for Ross. He's got a man complete. The 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. John Ross, 94 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Six. Hey, Zoo.
58's the mic.
I got you.
The mic. It's our time. It's our time. 58.
Garoppolo on first down.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
65. 65.
21. Here we go.
58.
Go.
58's the mic.
Hey, gun. Man.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here we go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Lock. Hey, wahoo. I got you.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
They're running it.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Here we go.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Garoppolo looks to throw. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready to last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that
it's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marquise Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Big hit.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
The mic. Coming to you.
21, 21.
Check safety, check safety.
65, 65. Hey, Delta.
58, boys, 58, 58.
Second and 5 now. Garoppolo. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
He's checking.
Running with Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
11.
Watch the slant.
Hey, Haywood.
On second and 12, Garoppolo being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up third and 7.
On third down, Brissett.
Here we go, D.
And that will be incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on fourth and 7.
Check 26. Watch the safety creep.
Echo.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40.
You don't want none. You don't want none. Hey. On the ball.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got Miller. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Get ready.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Check 13.
Right back to Brown.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
On the ready. Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike. Wait. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Come.
On first down, it's Brown. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Here it comes.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
Run.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5. Now it's Brown. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 53 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Hey, gun.
Staying open.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That second down play nets a -4. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Get that ball. Get
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams. Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Get him, you got him.
They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, it's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh 1st.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He wasn't ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, defense.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Check Mike 21. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 3. Bravo. Hey, check.
To throw, Brissett. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Check Mike 21. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Go. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, check Mike 21. Check.
Now Brissett on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Here we go. Hey, alert! Hey, gun.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Check. Watch 54. In your face.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Switch it. Out. Hey, switch gears.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check hot. Hey, yeah. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Danny. 66. Bullet. Ha. 6. No. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You ain't going nowhere.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Shift. Watch the shift.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out,